sugar to your tea, add a little sugar to your coffee, add a little dash to that thing, because today's show might leave a bitter taste to your mouth. You know what it is. It's your boy TP, aka Kobe. Welcome to the Raw Takes. You know how it goes. I'm joined here by my wonderful, amazing co-host. How's it going, Tuhafeni?
All good, man. How's it? How you been?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How was your week?
A little bit crazy on the work side, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Other than that, solid,
yeah,
solid, solid, solid. Yeah,
yeah. I also had a bit of a busy week. I
yeah,
had a bit of a busy week, but
yeah.
I felt like there was a lot that also happened in the street.
It
You
was
know,
it was very very crazy on the internet as well.
yeah,
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 have you
and
seen that?
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it
Uh-huh.
because that actually affected how we were gonna structure the show. You remember?
Definitely.
Definitely, but let's just jump right into it. Yeah, the Didi situation. So, as probably many of you might have noticed, Didi was arrested. This was on Wednesday, and he was charged with a three-count indictment. And basically, an indictment is a much more formal criminal charge. It's not just like a normal criminal charge. We are not lawyers, but it's a much more formal criminal charge where a prosecutor needs to convince a jury, where he needs to be in front of a jury and then present the evidence, and then afterwards, once the jury feels like they are comfortable with the charges brought against the suspect, then that's when the charges are then filed by the jury. And with an indictment, you actually need the standard is a bit higher as compared to a criminal charge, because a criminal charge can be filed by a police officer or a prosecutor, but with a criminal charge, you just need probable cause that the suspect committed the crime, whereas with an indictment you need probable cause to believe. So with probable cause, it's just readily information to show that this person did this thing. Whereas with probable cause to believe, you would need much more substantial evidence to show that the suspect actually did do the thing. But basically, the three-count indictment includes sex trafficking, forced labor, and racketeering conspiracy. And through the racketeering conspiracy, it's where they talk about how he uses his power through basically the businesses that he has to do sex trafficking and all of this stuff. But basically, the forced labor, sex trafficking. But just to give you a quick background of who this guy is, Sean Diddy Combs is a billionaire who became a music mogul through his record labels, where he gets about 100 million through royalties. So guys, get your royalties right, eh? 100 million through royalties, and he was able to bring through artists like Asha, Biggie, Mary J. Blige. Those are the few. He also has a partnership with C-Rock and big part ownership there. He also had a fashion line, Sean John. He also, what else? But yeah, he also had ownership in Revolt. But Didi is not a small, it's not a normal civilian. That's what I'm trying to say. He is a big fish. So this is gonna be a very big case. But yeah, just wanted to talk about this whole thing. He was denied bail. I think on Thursday they tried to appeal. He was denied bail again. So yeah, what just wanted to put it out there for us to pod. But like, what do we think is gonna happen to Didi?
And I actually have a question for you. Like, did it
Mhm.
catch you off guard, the whole situation with Diddy?
It did. It
Uh-huh.
did catch me off guard. I
Yeah.
mean, I was happy to see that we got Didi.
Uh-huh.
But it caught me off guard because I was like, hey, this guy just changed
Yeah.
a whole lot of stuff, right?
Definitely.
Did it
Definitely.
catch you off guard?
It did because of sort of the timing. Because I felt like there was a moment where we were sure Diddy's gonna go, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah, there was a time where I expected him to go, but it didn't.
And then suddenly, like all of it, out of the blue, it was like Diddy's in jail, and it was like a wow moment because like this is real, this is happening, and a lot of people, we all have our own different like point of views on it, and everybody has something to say, and everybody has a way to look at it. So yeah, it's interesting how it develops.
Definitely, a lot of people have their own perspectives with this type of topic, because it's a sensitive topic that involves people who were sexually abused, people who were
and mentally abused as
mentally abused, physically
abused as well.
The trauma out of that whole situation, dog.
Definitely.
Yeah. But do you think he's gonna beat this case?
It's a wild one, because when you look at the charge sheet, you are just like, how is he gonna escape this? And you know, with American cases, when they wanna nail you, they wanna nail you. So
that is true. And look, like, do I think that Diddy's gonna escape this one? I don't think so. I don't think.
Neither do I.
I don't think he's gonna escape it, because there were also theories about whether he can get a plea deal or whatever. But I feel like in this type of case, he's the big fish that they are looking for.
Yeah.
There are people who are actually flipping to the other side, in terms of flipping, in a sense that
coming out as well, like
well, to say that, hey, we were also forced to do this. But I feel like Diddy, we could be seeing the fall of Diddy.
Definitely.
I feel like
I saw the other time he proposed to post bail for 50 million. And he was still denied on 50 million. So like you can see that the prosecutors are very solid on their case, and like everything is really looking like there's a solid case against him.
And funny enough about the bail stuff, his lawyer was actually telling the judge that Diddy won't be a flight risk because they'll cut his internet. He won't be on his phone. Because I think one of the things they're afraid of is the fact that he's gonna start talking to the what do you call this, the witnesses. So the what do you call this? The lawyer was like, no, he's not gonna talk to the witnesses. We're gonna cut off his internet. As if Diddy needs internet to move. You know,
he's a private jet.
He has a private jet. There was a time where they raided his house. And they couldn't find anything there, and he was, I think, out of the country. He was MIA. But yeah, man.
But they found a lot of stuff against him. Apparently, like
100 bottles of Baby Johnson. Is it Johnson and Johnson?
Yeah, Baby Johnson. I was like, what the hell is he doing with all this?
Yeah.
But like, I think they have a solid case, and it's just very interesting what will happen to Diddy in the next coming months.
Yeah, no, it is interesting to see what's going to happen to him. But why do you need 1,000 bottles of lube?
I have no idea.
That guy was hosting freak shows. They said they found 1,000 bottles of lubes, and then they also found 784 dildos in his house.
That's crazy.
Got him! That's how much.
But you know what I'm very curious on is like, who else is involved in this? Because you know, Diddy was a very influential player in just the entertainment industry altogether, and like he was associated with a lot of people, and it will be very interesting in the next coming months where a lot of people are gonna either be on one side for him because they have to save their ass, or people who are against him and now they are coming out and giving evidence to support the case as well. So we'll see how it goes out.
I think a lot of people could be implicated. I think who's this? His son also had a sexual assault case where I think he assaulted one of I think he was on a yard having a party, and then he assaulted one of the, I think, waitresses or something that were on that yard.
Really?
But yeah. So I think with this type of case, like, there will be a lot of people who will be implicated. I'm just hoping that McNeil is not one of them.
Yeah.
Because I love me some Meek. But
Meek Mill has been catching a lot of heat on this. I saw one tweet where they were like, he was in a swimming pool, and then they were like, he's swimming in lube. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
They were saying he's swimming in lube.
Yeah.
Nah. They need to chill on Meek Mills, bro. They need to chill on Meek Mills. But yeah, I'm hoping Meek Mill is not part of anything. I'm hoping he's also not gonna snitch and whatever.
Yeah.
You know? But like also, I mean to think about it, right? I think the main state witness or one of the witnesses is gonna be Casey. I think they're gonna try and mold.
I think so as well.
I think they're gonna try and mold the case around her.
Yeah, but I think one of Diddy's exes also came out to say that she's gonna be part of the witnesses. Yeah, so I saw that. Yeah, so that could be a solid case against him as well.
It could be a solid case, but at the end of the day, like these are very, very huge charges. So you know, I don't think just having a witness is gonna
be enough.
Push. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, there's a political factor in it as well. I saw Suge Knight came out and said like Diddy should be protected because like he's like he knows a lot about the industry and a lot of stuff that's come out recently.
Yeah.
And also, like, if we go back to the two person,
Suge Knight,
Death Row Suge Knight.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's a lot of biggie stuff that Diddy knows that he's never told people. And
I wonder what Biggie did. Man.
Yeah, it's some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. And a lot of people have been to the freak shows.
Yeah. A lot of people.
People, I'm sure a lot of people, I'm sure Jay-Z has been to one of the freak shows.
Yeah.
I'm sure 50 Cent said he's been to the freak shows and then he said that he wanted to leave. Like once they were, because obviously there's like the party.
Yeah.
Where, because he used to host like, he's very well known for
the party.
For hosting one of the big parties of the year. And then there's basically the main party, and then there's the party after the party. Yeah. So 50 Cent always said that whenever it was time to
go to Diddy's party,
the freak shows, he was just like, nah, I'm good, bruh. I'm good. But I don't know, like, a part of me is kind of happy in a sense that I'm happy that they finally nailed him. Yeah. Because it feels like a lot of people in Hollywood be getting away with some stuff.
Without
some freak stuff.
Yeah.
Without even being, you know, without even getting any consequences or anything. Yeah. And I think this goes to show that there's no amount of money that can
buy you out of like consequences of stuff.
Consequences or anything. Because Diddy is bruh, he's the epitome of success.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I like this. I hope this goes to show people that, you know what, this is it doesn't matter how big you are, you're gonna have to face the music. But like you know, I also think that with Hollywood, if they also want you,
they will get you.
They'll eventually find you.
They'll get you.
Yeah.
In this case, it's looking like one of those like they have got Diddy and there's no way out for him anymore.
He's by the ropes.
Yeah, he's by the ropes.
He's by the ropes because I think that if you look at cases like Bill Cosby.
Yeah, definitely. R. Kelly as well.
Yeah. And these are people who are starting to get even MJ.
And you know what's crazy?
This is after their prime.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Like when you compare it to like even an R. Kelly, it started like this way. Yeah, there's a rumor that this happened and whatnot. But eventually more people started to come out and you're like, whoa. Especially when the person is like arrested, then people feel safe to say that we're going to come out with our stories and more stories come out and they are wild. Because I remember when these things were speculating and then everybody was saying Casey was being abused, but we didn't really believe her as much until the video came out. And then we were like, oh shit. Even Diddy himself came out and was like, I was a bad person. Yeah, I was a bad person at the time. But like, what do you mean you're a bad person? You committed, this was you. So what's, during that time, like you as a person, what else have you committed
What else has he done?
Done beyond like the Cassey stuff.
Just this.
Yeah.
Hey?
We'll see how it develops, man.
Funny thing, who's this? Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi actually had I think he had an affair with Casey.
Oh, during the time when she was in Diddy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. During the time when they were together, her and Diddy. So they used to see each other, and then what happened was Diddy found out. And
crazy, man.
Diddy being Diddy, right? Yeah. He went and I think he burnt one of Kid Cudi's cars. Really? Yeah.
That's wow. Man.
It was on the news, but like they tried to brush it down. So this is what Diddy does. Like even with the freak shows, the hotels they book, the once something happens, they pay so that they can
I think
get the tapes.
This whole thing just shows character. Like your character is always your character. Over time, like you can brush up stuff, you can, whatever, but like over time your character always pops out, and this is who you are. And even if like revelations come out, but like this is what you were, they'll always like stand out. A lot more people will always come out and say like this was happening.
Yeah.
And it just showed whose character Diddy really is.
Where are we now? Do we still listen to Diddy? Is Diddy still on our playlist?
I don't know.
Is Diddy still on our playlist?
I don't know. As for me, like I wasn't really too deep on Diddy all over. So I wouldn't really say I've been listening to Diddy as much.
Yeah. But what about people who have been listening to Diddy? Exactly. My question is now like considering how cancel culture works, is he now like someone that we can't play his music? Because I could do without a Diddy.
I could do it.
I've never even listened to it.
Yeah.
A Diddy song in my whole life.
But maybe his impact will be forgotten about like what he's done.
I don't think.
But
this guy was given the key.
But he did a lot.
No, he's done a lot. He's done a lot for New York. He's done a lot for music. This guy was given the key to New York City last year.
Really?
Yeah, he was given the key to New York. This guy has accomplished way too much, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, but do you think they're gonna freeze his assets?
They will eventually. When they wanna come for you, they will come for you. I know for sure.
But do you think he has like enough money to cover his lawyer and all that stuff?
Cover yes. To win, I don't know.
To win might be another thing.
Yeah, to win.
Do you think they're gonna?
And to win has nothing to do with money. It's just
that's true.
How much they wanna get you.
That is true.
Donald Trump is a good example. Like when they wanna come for you, it's eventually over for you.
It eventually happens. It's more of an inevitable thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this. If Diddy starts talking, it's gonna be night for him. I hope he doesn't talk.
I don't have anything to say on that.
But I wouldn't be shocked if we wake up one day and then we hear that Diddy was killed or anything. But yeah, obviously on our side, we're just hoping for, just to like, as we close this topic, we're just hoping for, I'll also give you a chance to give you a closure, but like we're just hoping that justice be served. We also sending prayers to the victims.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone who got affected by the situation. I think
I love the fact that no amount of money and power can protect you or shield you from like the truth. You know, like the truth is Diddy has committed certain acts that are punishable, and like he's going through the process of like he's going through it.
But moving on that topic, I think one sad story also goes to Tyrese. I think and I hate that a lot of people have been trolling him. There's been a lot of memes of him crying.
Yeah, I saw. And the Tyrese thing is slightly controversial because as men, we have our side of things. I feel like men haven't come out in a long time.
Yeah.
And Tyrese was really like the first we've seen that is come out to say
and even cry on the radio,
on TV,
YouTube.
Yeah, that's TV. So like, yeah, but maybe you can introduce the topic for it, right?
No. Before we even introduce it, I think what you're saying is important in a sense that men haven't, like, in our situation, they'll still say men should talk when things are affecting them.
Yeah.
But then we'll still see situations like this where men are being trolled for like crying or being emotional. Like you're now a trending topic for coming out and telling us what is actually troubling you.
What's crazy is both men and women will bash you.
Yeah.
For like coming out with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like, where do we get the middle ground of like when men can really be expressive to their feelings?
Yeah, no. I think that's something that people should also think about. But just to introduce it, Tyrese was detained sometime in September for, like, he was charged for breaching court orders regarding his child support for his 5-year-old daughter, which we won't mention, whom he shares with his ex-wife Norma Michelle. I hope I'm saying it properly, but otherwise, sorry. He has to pay about $10,000 monthly in child support.
Yeah.
And I think for his bail, to get out of jail, he had to pay about $73,000 to get out of jail. And yeah, he went on an Instagram live the other day, basically saying that she wanted to get $40,000 per month just for one kid. So I don't know. What do we think about like this type of situation where we feel like women are using their kids to finance their lifestyle? Because I don't think there's any world where you can justify, or you can say it kind of makes sense to say a kid like needs $40,000, especially a 5-year-old kid.
Yeah. No, the thing is, generally, like, the concept of alimony makes sense. Like, you need to support your kids, especially, right? But like, the aspect of like stretching it to supporting the lifestyle of like your ex-wife or whatever it is, because the thing is, like, maybe the lifestyle was at this level, and then eventually my own lifestyle has come to this level. What do you mean I should support? Like, contractually, the court has said I should support this level, but I cannot even sustain myself at that level,
Yeah.
So like, it's a question of like, where do we draw the line of men paying alimony at a certain level? Like, it should be assessed based on like what the men can really afford.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And apparently she's been auditing she's been auditing his bank statements. So whenever Tyrese, say for example, goes and shoots Fast and Furious, the chick now is Fast and Furious. The chick now is fast and furious. She's now fast to audit the niggas bank stuff. Like, he's always auditing her, and this is not the first time she actually takes him to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
This happened also last year.
I actually didn't follow it until recently when he had the interview.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my goodness, is this really happening?
Yeah,
because
divorce can
be when you look at Tyrese's character in movies, you're like, this guy has everything under control. He's a funny guy and whatnot.
Divorce can be a bitch, bro. Yeah, I mean, we've never went through it, but like, from looking at Tyrese, he makes me,
for the man.
And apparently him and the ex-wife didn't even last that long, the marriage.
Really?
Tyrese has been married twice.
Is that the first marriage or what?
No, this is the second marriage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he has another daughter or kid that's like 16 or 17 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this is the recent marriage where he this is his side.
Yeah.
He's saying that the wife basically just upped and left. He didn't see a sign of, hey, I'm gonna leave you, whatever.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, bruh, women sometimes are a bit lucky, bruh. The fact that you can marry and then just off marriage, you're up, you know.
But it also begs,
Like, you're
it
up.
begs a scary feeling to us men of
Mm,
do we really know enough of the people that we're marrying, you know? Like,
yeah, that's
especially
true.
this rush stuff where
Mm,
I just I found the
mm,
perfect one and
yeah. How
eh,
long do you think it takes for someone to think
bro.
they got the
And
right person?
I don't even think there's a time frame to it because I feel
Yeah,
like you would know even in 6 months, but sometimes you really don't know in 6 months, you know?
yeah. Sometimes you
Like,
don't know.
like when you look at even a J-Lo walking away from Ben Affleck, that was just
But you know, with power couples,
yeah, okay,
mm,
power couples as well. But
yeah,
the concept of marriage is just not appreciated anymore, you know?
yeah, it really isn't. It
Yeah.
really isn't. I mean, I just hope that people also just like, you know, like you can't say be careful on who you marry. I mean, if you're in love, bro, and you think you're ready,
Yeah.
do the right thing.
Yeah.
We're not here to scare men from being or getting married.
Yeah.
We wanna come through and be your groomsman.
It brings to light just a lot more men should speak out.
Mm,
And we as men should support other men speaking
mm,
out, you know? Like,
well, we definitely should.
yeah,
We definitely should.
yeah, because we go through a lot.
Yeah.
And the stats are also supporting that a lot of men, suicide rates are high in men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you just beg to wonder and say, who's there for the average man, you know? Where can you really go and really express yourself
Yeah.
as freely as you think?
Yeah. Yes, guys. Please, guys, before just find people who you can talk to. In terms of this type of stuff, I think men should also speak up on this type of thing,
Yeah.
and we as men should also kind of support each other in terms of yeah, man, this things as much as they are part of this world, but they shouldn't discourage men from getting married or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, also if you do have alimony, I mean, child support, pay it, bruh. Yeah, I mean this stuff of him going to court and all of this stuff is kind of sad.
Said, yeah.
Yeah, so just pay your child support, and yeah, hopefully she understands that hey, the Fast and Furious money is running low. You know, when it's running low, and then maybe let you skip a couple of months. But other than that, yeah, man, we're hoping that Tyrese is. But yeah,
Yeah. So have you listened to A-Reece album yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped the
I
tape,
have.
so yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
Um, I mean, same,
Uh-huh.
same as a bit of some of the stuff I said last week, but I think the mixtape is solid.
Mm-hmm.
I like what he did. So basically, this is the review of Kill the King mixtape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I like how he structured it. It does sound like a mixtape,
Uh-huh.
but I felt like even till today, I felt like he was still recycling his, you know,
Old style of doing stuff.
old way of doing stuff. I mean, the recipe works.
Yeah.
It's a recipe that works for him.
Yeah.
I felt like he was just doing that again, maybe with your pen being a bit more sharper,
Yeah.
cadences, flows, all of that stuff. But I like the concept of him. What do you call this? The concept of him using Mapori Isa, aka Ricky Rick, to me, into the album,
yeah.
into the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also like the fact
Just
that
to give respect to your
yeah, just to give respect,
Yeah.
And those were nice clips that he put together
Yeah.
to flow into the album.
Mhm.
I also liked how he is now more confident in who he is
Yes.
in his craft, and he's now championing himself to say, "Hey guys, I'm no longer the boy. I'm the man."
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
So I liked how he was moving, how he was talking, and how he was Don't compare yourself to me.
And if you think about it, it's taken him a long time to get to that point, you know.
It has.
Yeah, because it's always been like he's the boy. He's the boy.
Yeah. He has. It's taken him a long time. But I feel like he's proven himself now.
Yeah.
Like in terms of
definitely
music and all of that.
Definitely.
But
I like it as well.
Yeah, what did you think about that?
I like it as well. Like there's some songs on there I've actually put on my daily playlist. So like just for that alone, I can see myself liking it for like a few moments.
Yeah.
But
which songs?
I know 100 Mil is one. 100 Mil and the Michael Jackson song.
Yeah.
Michael Told Me.
Oh, Michael told me.
Yeah,
okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Is he trying to speak? Is he him like sort of making a song where he's trying to make it seem like he's speaking to Michael Jackson?
Yeah, something similar to that.
Yeah.
But there's definitely gems where I was like, okay, the boy is really spitting his game, and at the same time, like obviously, I always want to see growth in an artist, any artist. It still sounds like, oh yeah, this is A-Reece, the old A-Reece.
Yeah.
And also you are trying to look for those timeless songs all the time. And I think it's a trend in new music. Like the first thing you look for is timeless music. If you can't find it, then you're like, okay, let me not judge it on the high level. Let me move it down. And for me, it's already moved down from that perspective. There's no like timeless song. But I see myself like really listening to it, and like,
I like the A-Reece.
Yeah, I like A-Reece. I like A-Reece a lot.
I think it has a high replay value as well.
Yeah,
I think it has a high replay value. I think it released the same day as Usi My Money as album as well.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, shout
but
out to
I saw Usi My Money is doing good numbers for this.
Yeah,
album.
he is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Usi My Money, by the way. We'll put the album link. We'll put the album picture below.
Yeah.
People are raving about his new album. I'm still yet to listen to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just still yet to listen to it. But
play the Michael
one. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's still the same old A-Reece, by the way, but like.
Michael just sent me this job.
Yeah.
Don't you think this is a producer?
Yeah, I'm from a city where niggas got 2 phones, no Kevin Gates, 2 watches on the same wrist that might show by their weight. Infamous instigators with full clips, full of rage, they don't play. Beef with them will only leave you in a vegetative state. Far from God saints, strange, all they know is pain. Dog from Sarsfield to Block X, it's all the same. Brothers die, mothers cry, families high.
Bro, like A-Reece will give you good A-Reece music.
Yeah.
He'll give you good A-Reece music.
Nah, A-Reece comes through. But I won't lie, one of my favorite ones is Swiss Francs.
Swiss Francs. Play please.
Swiss Francs is one of my best ones.
Yeah.
This is where it goes like, let me go. Easier said than done.
Wait. Don't ask me what I do for a living, cause I don't have a job. I'm just blessed, getting money, doing what I love. Hey. And when the words come together, I thank the man above. Hey.
And this is why I'm saying this tape is good. For a tape, this is like really good.
Nah, that's some good ass travel music where you can just put it in your headsets and or even drive like a long distance, just playing it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like A-Reece is at his peak, like
in the current. Yeah, he is. His fan base is solid. The music he's making is solid.
Where do you think he ranks now?
Where
do you think he ranks? Like, if we had to name the top 5, where do you think he ranks? Like, we're not gonna name the top 5, but like,
mine is controversial in essay, right?
Yeah,
mine is controversial because maybe people will disagree, but like, I give him the number 1 spot.
Hey,
I give him the number 1.
Number 1 in SA.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
In the current moment, I give him the number 1 spot.
Nah, bro. Not number 1, dog.
Yeah, I mean, we can argue to disagree, but I don't just see...
What about your Nasty? What about Nasty C?
Nasty C is good.
Yeah.
But when it comes toe-to-toe with A-Reece, and I'm talking about on the...
Wait. I feel like... finish your point, and then I'll
on a rap perspective,
yeah,
I just think A-Reece has surpassed Nasty C. Over time, he's surpassed Nasty C.
Okay, look, I think that album-wise,
Uh-huh.
in terms of making albums,
Yes.
A-Reece makes better albums.
Okay.
But also that also speaks to one is in a label.
Yeah.
So numbers are important in a sense that they will look for a hit for each album that you drop. They'll probably say, okay, we need mainstream type of nonsense. Like they'll say that we need the song that pushes the album. Mm-hmm. We need the second song as the album is still continuing, like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you're in SDC, as you make an album, you're probably also still making an album thinking of, I need to at least have like 3 joints where I can milk the album. Whereas A-Reece does it differently, which is why I think his albums,
Okay, where do you rank him?
A-Reece.
Yes.
But A-Reece right now, he's cracking my top 3, bruh.
Yeah,
maybe my top 4.
Yeah, but like,
maybe my top 4.
Top say it more like, who ranks above A-Reece?
Based off current form.
Yes. Not legend.
Not legend.
Just his current form.
In terms of current form, I'll still give it to Nasty.
Okay.
I think Nasty still ranks above him.
Perfect. One.
I think that maybe not on fan base wise, right? Yeah. But just having like amazing verses, amazing, like he just has a good run currently.
Yeah.
Maglera has been
okay. Maglera.
Maglera has been heavy.
I've heard Maglera and he's good. And I've listened to Maglera. Like, I've been listening to him since 2017, I think.
Oh. Stop it. Get some help.
What? Oh shit, you've been on him.
Yeah, but like I dropped him around 2020 just because I wasn't like hearing as much hit from him. And consistency is also a big thing for me. Like, it's fine that you were like dropping, like on your come up, you were very like heated. But eventually, somewhere I got lost into your music, and I'm like, where are you now?
Yeah,
but like, okay, Maglera is above A-Reece. That's what
Maglera definitely is above A-Reece. Not in a sense of like fan base, but I think that his run recently has been like up there. Let me check who I have on my phone. Yeah, but like I don't know, man. Those two for me have had a better run. But besides those two, like if we're just talking current form, KO also has been having.
I was afraid you mentioned Casper in between there.
No. I'm not gonna mention Casper in this top 5. But KO has also been coming forth, with some few slaps. But yeah, okay, let's just like wrapping up on the album, right? Where I just want us to do the final review on the A-Reece and give it a rating, in terms of
how it ranks.
Yeah, in terms of out of 10. Yeah. What do we think? Because I think we should give it an out of 10 ranking. Out of 10, how much do you give?
I'll give it a 6.5. Give it a 6.5. It's not his best work, but
it does sound like a mixtape.
Yeah, it does sound like a mixtape.
It does sound like a mixtape at the end of the day.
But I'm also not ruling it out as it could go higher or lower even.
Yeah.
So like
maybe a light 7.
Yeah.
Maybe like a light 7 to a 6.5.
Yeah.
In between there. Also go listen to the Usi My Money. Let us know what you think as well on that.
Yeah, like it's on my next listens. So, yeah, do check it out though.
Yeah, people should check it out. Yeah. And then there's this oak now that I want. Casper Nyovest. Casper Nyovest is now making gospel music. What do we think?
Prayers should go out for Cas, man.
I actually have like a snippet of one of the songs he's
doing. Please play it.
Let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Let's just hear what the guy has to say. 10 years dropping hits, baby. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, kick back,
drama free. I'm just trying to get my mind right.
Nobody else out there.
Yeah, talk to me straight, or don't talk at all. We don't believe in shortcuts, they either go or we don't walk at all. Y'all niggas shop in malls. I send the money and they drop it off. You can ask no kind of boy to pin us off. Everything you done, I've done. Now try to do what I've done. Yes, don't do my I mean, I show these niggas love from generally just a nice guy. But this game ain't got no time for no high fives. Kid will get killed, bill will get billed. I'm not for the games, I want a billion, that's real. Yeah, I've been busy. On the left, not Raheem Stilly. And nigga made so many millions that it seem easy. I'm way too smart, I grew up hard. Y'all niggas can't kill me, I got too much heart. Used to think I'm
on the left like Raheem Stilly. A nigga been making millions like it's nothing. Yeah, that's what kids are saying now. Nah, but the beat is hard.
The beat is hard, but like...
The beat is hard. Yeah.
Man, I just don't see myself going back to Cass, man. Like...
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't know, man. I also think that also with gospel, man, it takes time before you get it right.
And listening to it now, I'm not really even labeling it as gospel, but also feel good music where you're in a good space.
Yeah.
It doesn't do its thing, man.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just gotta talk that smack, or like you just gotta,
yeah.
tell it like it is.
Yeah.
But like listening to this, I'm just like, yeah, I guess. But like
I don't know. I feel like it sounds like he's confused as to do I want to make a slap or do I want to make gospel? But I also said I'm now going to make gospel.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to double down.
I wish him the best, but I don't think I'm just...
Yeah, you don't think you're going to play it?
No.
Do you think Cass needs ghostwriters? Do you think Casper Nyovest, does he need ghostwriters?
What will a ghostwriter do for Cass, man? Okay, right. But like when I'm just done with listening to Cass, it just feels like the voice, the beat selection, the everything, it just needs a whole new Cass. Does that make sense? So like
he needs another AKA.
Yeah, you know. so
yeah.
I even if he gets a ghostwriter,
yeah,
I just think the beat selection, the flow, the whatever it is just gonna sound off. And I'm not just...
I think this nigga, if he gets a ghostwriter, maybe he can pen his stuff properly. Maybe he can even get a hook, bruh.
Yeah.
Like maybe if he can get into a studio with like Blake, you know, and maybe Blake, like maybe if he, because I feel like I've noticed that Cass is not like, it seems like he's not really cool with everyone.
Yeah.
Something that I noticed.
Or he's not connecting with everyone.
He's not connecting with everyone. I think also because he talks too much smack sometimes.
Sometimes you think he's trying to reach out more to the piano guys, but like at the same time, it doesn't really fit into the piano world.
Yeah.
So where the balance, where does it really fit? You know, it's a question.
Casper Nyovest in 2024. What is he? Is he I'm a piano artist? Is he Kwaito artist? Is he? I don't know. It's confusing. Is he a gospel artist?
Hip hop artist?
Is he a hip hop artist?
I don't know, man.
It is kind of confusing. No, I get what you say. But yeah, I'm hoping that Cass can be can come back. Obviously, that was just I don't know if this is the official song. Maybe he might change it and make it a slap. Who knows? Yeah.
I think it was just a snippet that but he's gonna release the same song, so.
Yeah. Otherwise, guys, Cass is gonna make some gospel music. Good luck to him. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there's also RIP to Tito Jackson. Tito Jackson passed away. That is one of the Jackson family.
Michael Jackson's brother.
Jackson brother. And so back in SA, I think there was a Delicious Fest. There's a Delicious Fest today.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are enjoying it, whoever went. And so they had to replace Janet Jackson. And then they put Busta Rhymes and Jason Derulo.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
People were going.
I feel like that show was busted because I saw today in the morning.
Yeah.
There's no. Okay, in SA.
Oh yeah,
shit. Have you seen that?
Yeah. So it's very cold, eh?
Yeah, it's I called my sister in the morning. She's in Pretoria, and she's like, it's super cold.
Yo, I wonder if people are coping at the show, eh?
And then I saw a video of someone saying the show was empty, right? The show was empty. And then Shimza said, as a promoter for a show like this, there are certain things that are outside your control. Like a weather turning against you is really something you cannot change. So like if people don't show up, the show must go on. Because on that day when the weather changes, you cannot say the show is cancelled. You cannot show the weather went bad. Like the show must just go on.
The show must just go on. Yeah. People paid and all of that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Busta has a few. Can people respect Busta, bro? Yeah. Busta has a few slaps.
Yeah. And then I saw
what's one of his slaps?
What's Busta's slap? I don't know.
Guys, wait. No, bro, we're not gonna go Busta.
Busta is
nah.
With a Lil Wayne song. The Lil Wayne song with Chris Brown and Lil Wayne, where he rap fast.
Oh, ding.
Look at me now.
Oh, look at me now.
But it's not his song, bro.
Nah, bro, we're not gonna do that to Busta.
No, but Busta.
This thing is showing me Busta 9 to 9. Right? Busta has, look at me now. Touch it, bring it, babe. Yeah, Busta has a few songs. There's some few shits in it. Alright, guys.
Wait.
Also this one. What about this one?
Wait, but
the show. Oh yeah, they also have this. I wanna thank you. It's a song with Q-Tip and I think Kanye West. But yeah, like guys, just enjoy the show, guys. So
maybe Jason Derulo is a better.
You think Jason Derulo is a better entertainer than Busta?
No, it's not even at that level, but like
Now, I mean, this is.
But I think Jason has been in SA for a while lately, you know.
Serious?
Yeah, I think because I watched another podcast and he was on that podcast. It's a podcast. And like, he's been in SA for a while.
Oh, shout out to him. Probably that's why they just called him on his SA WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
They were just like, hey, chief.
Can't do it, you know.
Yeah, but shout out to Jason. Hopefully you kill it. But yeah. And then plugs. I was thinking we can jump to plugs now. Before we go to what we're looking forward to. I was thinking of plugging Doechii, Alligator Bites Never Heal. Doechii is a TDE artist. She came with a banger album. You guys should check it out. I think that album is fire. Check out the Doechii album. Okay. As we jump into the what to look out for, Billboard is releasing greatest pop stars of the 21st century.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z was named number 16.
Really?
Yeah. So next week we're definitely gonna touch on it.
Or every week or
yeah, they're releasing it every week. So I think once they get to like the final list, we'll then break down the 20 best pop artists that Billboard has been releasing. Yeah.
Definitely Jay-Z 16 in pop.
Yeah.
And my GOAT is very high.
Who?
Drake.
No, Drake is gonna be like in the top 5. Yeah. Maybe like top 10.
Yeah,
because it's 21st century.
But let's wait.
Because it's 21st century.
Yeah, no. 21st century.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be in the top 5.
Yeah, definitely top 5.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5.
Taylor Swift number 1.
Otherwise, shout out. This is the shout out section. So if you wanna do any shout out, shout out to SA. Shout out to Namibia. Lord knows we love you.
Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you for supporting. The show will keep on rolling even on your birthday weekend.
Yeah.
We'll try to get you a pod.
Raw takes.
Raw takes. Yeah.
Well,
I felt like I stepped on something you were saying.
No.
You were doing your shout outs.
No. But like, shout out to everyone who's watching.
Yeah.
To our subscribers. Like, click the like button. Click